A month ago, you were in med school being taught by doctors. Today, you are the doctors.
First of all, I've never heard a speech given that dramatically on an intern's first day. Nobody really talks like that. It's much more practical.
5 of you will crack under the pressure. 2 of you will be asked to leave. This is your starting line. This is your arena.
This sounds like Hunger Games more than it does Grey's Anatomy.
No, I'm not gay. It's just that, you were very unforgettable.
O'Malley, Yang, Gray, Steven.
We do get ready together in the mornings. There are locker rooms like this. It's funny to say, but because doctors spend a lot of time in books while in medical school, they're not the greatest at interacting with others or maybe even showing interest in the opposite sex. So I've seen situations like this happen a lot, where someone's trying to make conversation, but they're not great at it, so it comes off very awkward. It's funny, but this is very accurate.
Your first shift starts now and lasts 48 hours. Your interns, grunts, nobodies, bottom of the surgical food chain.
Residents don't work 48-hour calls anymore. They're capped at 80 hours per week. Maybe they go a little bit over that sometimes, but 48 hours is just non-existent. And this started because of the Libby Zion law, which is sadly the name of a young girl who died because residents who were so overworked, they missed catching a diagnosis and she ultimately died. Our cafeterias are bare bones, with usually not the greatest food available. In fact, this is what surprises me most about hospitals. We try and tell people to eat healthy and stay healthy, but the only options to eat are pizza, burgers, chicken fingers, the most unhealthy foods possible. It's crazy to me.
You know what, I'm not the doctor. I'm a doctor, but I'm not Katie's doctor, so I'll go get him for you.
Very common situation to find yourself in, especially on nights when you're covering for the entire hospital and some medical emergency happens. The family wants answers. They have a lot of very important questions that they need answered, but you don't know the patient. You need to put a lot of information together rather quickly and create a thought process that the family can follow along with you so they know what's going on. You don't have to give a direct answer. A lot of residents, young residents especially, think that if they don't have the exact right, truthful answer, they're bad. That's not true. Even seasoned attendings know that there's times to say, we don't know yet what's going on.
Dr. Shepard, he's over there.
Why did I know this McDreamy guy is gonna pop into scene? Oh wait, did they not know each other?
Dr. Shepard, this is inappropriate. Has that ever occurred to you?
I agree with her. In a position of power, you should not be involved in these types of situations. They don't happen that often. As much as we like to believe that there's so much love and drama going on in hospitals, it doesn't happen as much as you think it does. But I have a little she may come back for more with the wonderful Dr. Shepard.
That's Mo.
Usually we wear eye protection because if blood squirts out into your eye, that's pretty dangerous. So at least have goggles or the face shield that comes attached to the mask.
Here's an idea. Why don't you go spend 4 years in med school and then let me know if it's the right diagnosis?
Ooh, that's what we call a cowboy intern. Basically, a cowboy intern is someone who is so confident in their diagnosis that they start their treatment, they don't explore any other options, they don't have a good differential, meaning other options of what the illness could be. Nurses keep the hospital running. Without them, we would not be able to do our jobs. A lot of times they'll catch our mistakes, they'll be able to identify things we could be doing better. This is the most drama I've ever seen happen in the first 24 hours of being an intern.
The Razapamp's not working.
Phenobarbital, load her with phenobarbital.
Okay, when you say load her with phenobarbital, that's not an order. You need to give the dosage. The nurse needs to say back to you to make sure that she heard the same thing that you said. Otherwise, if the nurse misheard you and you didn't even give the instruction of how much to give, they can give any dose, and that could be lethal to a patient, so that's not real.
Heart stop.